on with rationals this week. If you didn't turn in your warm-up from last week, if you just got here late, you should do that, turn it in. Friday, taking a quiz on rationals, so I told y'all. Now, your assignment today looks like your warm-up, and we're just combining horizontal and vertical shifts into one. And part of this should look exactly like what we did Thursday and Friday. So this is not all brand new stuff. So again, how I do this is how you're going to do what I'm holding in my hand here in a minute, okay? So no one's going to be lost and confused. I'm going to make it as clear as I can. Cool. Also, on this sliding board is the things that I am grading today, putting in today. So if you didn't turn in this from Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, kind of combined into one. But okay, if you haven't done these, you should turn that in. Okay. Now, let's look at this equation. We have f of x equals 1 over x plus 2 as a fraction, and then there's a minus 5 after that. Okay. So we want to be able to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept of that. We've done it before, but we're going to do it with these yellow calculators. So I would like everybody to actually press these buttons. If you need some, behind my monitor, there's some. So everyone has the yellow calculator as I can see it. Can y'all press on and put a new graph? So on, new graph, or sorry, new document. Please press these buttons so that way in a few minutes you know exactly what buttons to press. You know what I'm saying? So new document. Okay. Don't save and hit number 2 to add a graph. Okay. So again, on number 1 for a new document. Don't save. Number 2 for the new graph. And you can start typing in that equation that you can't see. Hold on one second. No. Okay, there you go. So, do y'all know how to make a big fraction like this? What do I press? Control divide. So, here we go. Control divide. And I'm going to put on top 1, and on the bottom I'm going to put x plus 2. Make sure you're typing this in so you know how this works. And then you go to the right and put minus 5. Not negative, but minus 5. Once you type it, you can hit enter, and you should see a rational graph. It has got 2 curves. Looks just like this. Now, the first thing it's going to ask you for, like it says right here, is x-intercept and y-intercept. Now, hopefully you can see that. X-intercept's right here. And y-intercept's right here. Now, there's buttons we can press to trace. Does anyone remember the trace buttons? So first button is menu, and then what? 5, 1. Right. Now if you're end solving, that's menu 3, 1. Okay. But tracing, and if you forget, click menu. You'll see trace pops up. Okay. So here we go. Menu, and on our menu is 5, trace, and then 1 is graph trace. Mine looks funny for some reason. Hold on. Try that one more time. Menu 5, 1. Okay. Now, mine popped up immediately with the y-intercept. I don't know about yours. Okay. And in the bottom right, there's my y-intercept. 0, negative 4.5. I'm going to write that down for the y-intercept, not the x. Is everyone clear on how I got that? Graphed it, menu 5, 1. In fact, I'm going to write that up here just so I have it somewhere in case we forget. Menu 5, 1. Now, I need to get to the x-intercept. I'm pointing to it right here. Hey, over there. Pay attention. Remember, trying to get high grades, right? Okay, so this x value right here, when you do graph trace, you go left and right. So I'm going to go to the left until I get to that x-intercept. So left, left, left. You actually click left. So to get to this situation, we did menu 5, 1, and then you go left and right to move the cursor, and the cursor on top of the x-intercept is going to say the word 0. If you remember, when we went over this, can you get the phone out of your hand? Another word for x-intercept is 0, so this is the answer. So what's my x-intercept? Negative 1.8, comma 0. Cool. Let's write that down for our x-intercept. And you'll be able to fill it in on the assignment. Okay. Cool. Now that's kind of the last you'll need the calculator for. The rest of it you should be able to do without it because it's just like last Thursday, Friday. So let's take a peek at this. I do want to sketch it, but I'm not going to sketch it first. The first thing I want to do is get the asymptotes and domain and range. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you something that you already hopefully have heard me say. Okay. For the vertical asymptote, we always put what at the beginning of the equation? X equals. Cool. So vertical asymptote is always x equals. What about horizontal? Okay. So that's how you always start these vertical and horizontal lines. Now, here's the deal. What do you have to remember about this number next to x on the bottom? It's a lie, right? Okay, pay close attention. The number next to x, that's the h value on the bottom, down in h, is a lie. So instead of a positive 2, what is it? Instead of a positive 2, it's a what? Right, because on the bottom is a lie, right? If you're listening when I tell you. All right, so I'm going to put x equals -2 for my vertical asymptote. Okay. Is everyone clear? I want to be crystal clear, and I don't want to be talked over, right? The number on the bottom is opposite. You must remember that, okay? Now, stop. You stop. Thank you. Now, y, off to the side. This is not a lie. What is this number? -5. So for the horizontal asymptote, y equals -5. The exact way you see it, -5. Cool? Good, just bring it up. So I'm gonna make a little note here. Whatever's right here is a lie. Cool. Now, can we graph those asymptotes? Okay. So vertically at x equals -2. So I'm gonna find -2 on the x-axis. Put a point. So go and put that. I mean, I know you don't have a grid, so this is how you would do it. Okay. -2. I put a point there, and then make a vertical line up and down. And then for horizontal, at y, at -5, I'm going to put a point there and make a horizontal line. And what I want to do is sketch what's on my calculator. So this, you can tell, vertical asymptote at -2, horizontal asymptote at -4. And now I'm going to just sketch that. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be pretty close. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your best sketch. And then the last part. I hope everyone remembers this from last Thursday, Friday. What do we know about the domain and range from here to here? The same? No, but similar. What changes from here to here? Equal sign gets slashed, right? Because you can't touch the asymptote, so it's not equal to the asymptote, okay? So domain is x not equal to -2, y not equal to -5. It can be all real numbers, anywhere besides those asymptotes. That's why we put the slash through it, okay? Were you up late playing games again? New season? Okay. Can't build. All right, so here's the dealio. This hopefully can help you with your assignment that I'm about to pass out. I'll leave it on the board. But reminder, if you haven't turned in these from last week, you should do that. Okay? And I'm grading them, and if you need to redo it, I'll let you have it back. Cool? All right, we're going to get started now. Just a reminder, we do have a quiz on Friday. Plenty of time to get ready for that.